Okay, testing, testing, testing. How's this? Different headset. Now you're going to tell me this is all way too loud. Lots better? Fantastic. There we go. Right, now, as people can see and tell, I have an overlay. I am streaming sort of via my PC. So, yeah. Essentially what I've done is, because I can't afford a capture card at this point in time, I am streaming through remote play and having the overlay on top of remote play, and well, seems to be going so well so far. Let me just get a couple of other things up before we commence the pain. Okay, just put that away. Right, make me drowned with that sexy voice of mine. Oh, you'll be drowned with that sexy voice of mine. I'm going to be drowned in pain. Okay, I'm just going to put the sound effects up just a little, because there's no sense in this being really smart. I never thought of doing that. No, I had to Google it. I had to Google to see if there was a way to do an overlay with without a capture card, and this was the only thing that came up. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, that was loud. So let's not do that, shall we? Let's keep all the things quite nice and loud. Malachi also beat Land's End in Remnant, but one of the things died, so I can't get the key. I mean, the whole thing was pointless. Ah, it's an illusion. Oh yes, it is an illusion, isn't it? It's good for you. Wasn't too loud. Oh well. In that case, OBS is lying to me about the level of input, because opening that door apparently was extremely high levels of volume. Ah. Okay, it having been about a week or so, maybe more, since playing this, and having played a lot of Sekiro and Remnant in the meantime, I'm a little bit rusty. Right, in that case, let's put that volume back up just a tad. And maybe a little bit of background music as well for it, because otherwise, well, ambient volume wise, it's not ever going to be too offensive, but still. Path of the Dragon. Oh, that's where I get the emote from. I can go to Archdragon Peak now if I want. One of these is an illusionary wall. Or maybe all of them. It's not that one. Try attacking. Oh, you. This is also, so I apologise immensely if the vocal quality is worse than you're used to, because this is a wholly different headset than the one I normally do. Could this be a place again? In short, our champion. Oh god. And hello, Emoto. Yeah, I know what the champion's going to be. Yeah, ooh, Titanite Scale. A Titanite Scale, you say? How many of those do I have now? 7. Seven indeed. Well, be right back. I'm going to go back to Firelink Shrine and going upgrading my sword. I didn't realise I had quite that many Titanite Scales. I thought I was still woefully under-equipped to equip mine. Oh, I'm also spoiled by Sekiro and Remnant's amount of stamina. Oh, I feel like I can actually sprint a lot more in those games. Well, actually, Sekiro has infinite stamina, so yeah. Oh. Well, seeing as this seems to have gone down well so far, you can hopefully expect this to be a ongoing thing. So I'm always going to be trying streaming this way, either by PC or PS4, which means hopefully I'll actually be able to stream PC games as well. So, you know, forward progress and all that. Oh, right, yes, Grey Rat's gone. Right. Before I forget anything else, I'm going to go send Patches to help him if I can. Let's hope I can. Otherwise, whoops. I also have an enchantment on this boosting my weapon damage, apparently. Oh, that would be the fact that I've got Lloyd's Sword Ring on. Which I remember wasn't doing a whole lot for me. But what did I have instead? Oh, I had the Coveted Serpent Ring. Right.
Hey, what happened to Grey Rat anyhow?
Oh, well...
I haven't seen him at all lately. If you know where he scurried off to, be sure and tell me. But I need to stock up, and if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a gold mine.
Oh, Patches, you have absolutely no morals whatsoever. I like it. Tell him.
Off to Lothric, the castle of no return. That old thief
you're here, by the way, Emoto. Just playing one new RP, playing another RP, and generally just existing. Fair enough.
What's got into him?
Well...
Hell.
Well, I can't deal with Patches at the moment, but he's going to hopefully go and retrieve Grey Rat's remains, which means Patches will become my new merchant of extra things. In addition to the Shrine Maiden. But let's go and upgrade my sword now. Welcome back, MQ. I didn't know you'd gone.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
That's not a dig about the oh, I didn't even miss you going, oh, I need 8 scales. I thought I needed 4. The intent's a bit shit. That makes sense. If I was supposed to know, yes,
Buddy, be careful.
Well, I've got... that was a wasted trip back. I think, anyway. Let's just double check. I don't think I checked to see if I had Osiris's weapons or not. There's no undead bone shards, no... nothing else. Nope. No, we are just going to go straight back into it then. Drive back to Osiris, the Consumed King. No, honestly, I honestly thought I could upgrade my swords. This was definitely not wholly procrastinating in favour of fighting Champion Gundyr. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that fight. Like, I have fought and killed Udex Gundyr a lot of times and very rarely died to him. But for some strange reason, I cannot remember for the life of me how I used to do against Champion Gundyr. Maybe because I've only fought him a handful of times versus the several number of times I've fought Udex Gundyr. Why are you walking away from me? Can't you see that I want to be friends? Oh, ow. That was a lot of damage. That said, he does give a reasonable amount of souls. Reasonable for who he is, not reasonable for how much I have. I probably should have leveled up when I was in the Firelink Shrine as well. Well, that's fine. We're just going to be gambling with 94,000 souls. Oh, there's a bonfire right there I could have used instead. Lizards ahead. You're not wrong. Untended graves. Now, those of you who are perceptive or have good memory, in addition to those who know where I am anyway, will probably notice this place looking a little bit familiar. Just a little bit, not a lot. You know, it's quite obscure. I forgot you lots who were here. I really did. Oh, you've got a really rather large amount of health. I'm out. No. No. stamina. Oh, quick healing. Are we back at the Parade of Yikes? Yes, we are. Cemetery of Ash, isn't it? Yeah, it's essentially the first area of the game, but alternate timeline where everything's gone a little bit bad. Or rather, it's in the future. Oh, great cool inside. There you can die as well. Ashen Estus ring. I have a feeling that's like my normal Estus ring, only it's for the Ashen Estus, which increases my blue bar, which I don't really use. Gone a little bit bad, as if it wasn't Yike fodder left and right before. I mean, to be fair, the original part of the game wasn't all that much Yike fodder until you get to Udix Gundyr. I just realised what I was saying. Oh, tits! I forgot about you. Honestly, forgot that you were here, and I forgot how much stamina my weapon needs. I've forgotten all my stamina management stuff in Dark Souls. Oh. I've been spoiled by Sekiro and Remnant. I really have. Oh! I forgot you. I've forgotten this entire area. That's it. That's all it is. I've forgotten this entire area's existence. Not quite sure how it just happened worked, but hey, I'll take it. No, 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 no. Nuts. 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 Well, that's my first death. It wasn't a complete yike and note fodder, but like a walk in the park, this is not. Oh, I fully agree with you. This is definitely not a walk in the park. Walk in the gravesite, yes. Yes, definitely a walk in the gravesite. However, this time we don't need to worry about that. Oh, this is my last ember. I should have bought more before I went and sent Grey Rat off to do his business. Wow, this is going to go interestingly. Oh, just while on the panel, I can outrange him. That's literally the only thing that saved me there. I'm going to draw him out, so that hopefully the dogs don't aggro me. Hey. Did I die to a dog? No, I died to this guy. But the dogs made it harder. As if I was going to let myself die to a dog. What do you expect me? I'm a dogged adventurer. Oh! Okay, so one of those dogs just didn't aggro. I am about to die to a dog, though. These things. I know it's their intent, but, you know, fighting more than one of them is really nasty. Excuse me, I was blocking. Was that damage from the dog? I know, right? This whole area is just, why is everything suddenly doing a lot of damage to me? Titanite chunk. But, you know, seeing as we're dealing in Titanite chunks and that level of souls, you know, you can kind of see, you know, we're in a bit of an advanced area. You know, just like most things with Japanese-made games, the optional areas are the hard areas. Everything that's supposed to be done on the storyline is easy by comparison. The next time I die, I'm definitely going to have to stop by the Maiden and stock up on a few more embers. Moto is in possession of coffee and soup, but she brushed her teeth. Ooh. Oh. Just in case, you know, you wanted a little bit of a minty edge to your food. Ah, dark. Yes, I see. Aha. Don't care if cheesing it. Ugh. Yucha! Oh, he's got a lot of health. He has a real lot of health. I should be fine fighting him, so long as I don't stay in a little corridor like this, and so long as I don't let his friend get involved. That's rather a lot of damage he's done to me. No thanks. Oh, I'm not fighting you in there. I'm not fighting you in a place where I have no movement ability. No. Hey. Oh, that's enough Titanite scales to upgrade my weapon now. I'll worry about that. There's nothing there. Ugh. Oh, I didn't do this today. So of course, because I'm doing this via remote play, my streaming this is actually taking a lot more bandwidth than it normally does. So it can be a lot more prone to lag spikes. And I've only just noticed these things have 4 arms and 2 legs. It's kind of cool. I missed a riposte. Yeah, I know, but yeah. I would rather not risk going for ripostes when I'm not sure that if I can get them or not. I would really rather stick to my cautious nature on this and not go for a risk, because risks will get me killed, especially while I'm still getting back to the hang of playing this game. But more Titanite scales means I can upgrade this sword even more. Minty coffee or withdrawals. Minty coffee. I mean, to be fair, I say that, but that weird thing that you get when you've drunk coffee, well, sorry, no, when you brush your teeth and you drink something or eat something afterwards, I actually kind of like that. But I think anyone that oh, it's okay, it's okay. This is an NPC. Don't fall down, as in, you know, don't fall on your back, and you're dead. Cheesed. Not quite something ahead. No gorgeous view ahead. Oh, there's a summon sign over there. I wonder if that's the master. Fine, minty coffee. I mean, you yourself said minty coffee or withdrawals. Are you going to, you know, that NPC with crystal magic? Yeah, which I didn't get to see because she fell off a ledge. Oops! I did not mean to do that. Really did not. What if I can still one-shot those things? Hidden Blessing. What's the Hidden Blessing do? Deal ungodly amounts of damage. Yeah. Fully restores FP. Yeah, that's never getting used. That's getting sold. I would kind of like there to be a bonfire between those nasty things. Oh, there's multiple summon signs here. I wonder how many of these are players. Because, you know, it's Champion Gundyr. The one that's actually a challenge. There we go. Right, you are Vanomas. You are a player. Swordmaster, you are an NPC. I will summon you later. I'm sorry, but if you don't think that I'm taking the advantage to summon an NPC to make the boss fight easier for myself, you really don't know how I play this game. This game is massively unfair to the player, thus I'm going to take every single opportunity I can to level the playing field. I'm not even going to be sorry about it. No, wasn't anything else here, I just did a dumb and rolled off. Oh, there's you again. I'm glad I continued that attack chain, otherwise I would have been completely open to a counter-attack there. There's just so much more appealing to do in the early game when there was actually items spread around here. But no matter. We're just going to go straight in. 12 Estus flasks, which are pretty decently strong ones, and the Swordmaster, and we're just going to take Champion Gundyr as he comes. And probably take an ungodly amount of damage in doing so as well. Summon Swordmaster. And we'll do... come help. What beautiful chest piece is that? What, that I'm wearing currently? Starting gear, I think. Yeah, nice armour. Starting gear for the night. Oh, hi. Swordmaster is stuck there because, you know, if this wasn't clear, it's a boss arena. Time for parrying, by the way, good luck. Yeah. Champion Gundyr. A little bit of activation damage. So, back with the coffee and soup and you. Yeah. Damn, I lost the right version more. Yeah. So, for those of you who remember the original fight against Udix Gundyr. Udix Gundyr was the guardian of the Fire Shrine, who had gotten very abyssally tainted. And he becomes quite an abyssal demon. Now this is the version of Gundyr when he's not been, well, when he gets abyssally tainted, essentially. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No, 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 let me recover faster than that, you swine. Oh! Swordmaster, do something, please! Don't just sit there with your sword in your sheath. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work against him. Oh, see, yeah, he just got hacked by his wombo combo. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Bollocks! And yeah, the fact that he's immune during his grab animation really irks me. Like, it shouldn't be that way. I get why they've done it, but they should really have taken co-op play into account. Moto loves this soup. It's like a guessing game. Is this a potato, a sausage, or other vegetable? I don't know what it's called. Sounds like... Actually, no, it wouldn't be mulligatawny because that's vegetable. But I'm going to go back to the Firelink Shrine for two reasons. One, I need twice members. And two, I can upgrade my sword. Because I'm pretty sure if I'd done that fight with an upgraded sword, I would have won, because you saw how little health he had left by the end of that. Well, comparatively anyway. Right, first of all, we need to get some souls. Which I will accomplish by having that Soul of the Crestfallen Knight. Probably would have done best to level up as well, but you know what, meh. One thing I can discern from my soup is the carrots, the red beets and the onions. I mean, those generally are noticeable, yes. Great Knight plus 4. Oh! I can immediately get the plus 5. I can get this max level. Yes. I now have a maximum level sword. Well, maximum level for a boss weapon anyway. It can't go past plus 5. Well, that went better than I was expecting it to. I now have this sword as best as it can be. You can be of service by buying some things off of me, so that I can then in turn buy embers from you. Artorius' sword is moi. Yes, it is. It really is. And the bonus damage it has against abyssal creatures. Ooh. Oh, I like it. Oh, it's a good one. I can buy 1 ember. 1. I'm 1,000 souls down from buying a second one. You know what? I'm just going to sell another Seek Boy. There we go. I've got 2 embers now. 44 souls.
Ashen 1.
Be sure to bring more souls. I have 44. I will smack you with my sword. Ember restored. Oh yeah, I want to see if I can get anything from Osiris's weapon. From his weapon? From his soul. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't actually come back here after killing Osiris. I just ended the stream.
So
Bin transposition. Ah, White Dragon Breath. So he does actually have a spell linked to him. What is his other thing? There we are. The Moonlight Greatsword. Of course he has the Moonlight Greatsword. I also can't tell if the soup tastes weird or if your mouth tastes weird from toothpaste aftertaste. It's probably the toothpaste combined with the coffee. Yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword is a legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Charge strong attack to its limit to unleash Moonlight Wave. Osiris the Consumed King was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end it never revealed itself to him. This is noted as being one of the best weapons in Dark Souls 1, and it's a bit of a theme with all the From games I've seen thus far, as in all the Dark Souls games, potentially Demon Souls, and also Bloodborne. There's a Moonlight Greatsword or equivalent in the game. But I don't want it. It's useless to me. Because it has a requirement of Intelligence 26. And it scales awfully with Strength. And I'm a mostly Strength build. But I do need the... Bloodborne's is obvious though. Well, yes, it is.
So
I want to see what the other boss soul I've got is worth. If it's just a weapon... Ah, yeah, Pontiff. Oh yeah, Greatsword of Judgment. He's got the one that's got the 2 great swords attached to it, to the Profaned Greatsword and the Greatsword of Judgment. Profaned Greatsword is a very nice weapon, but it's also an ultra greatsword. And the Greatsword of Judgment, I need more intelligence to wield anyway, so you know what? I'm just going to eat Pontiff's soul. Inventory. Soul of Pontiff Slivan. Use. Yes. Om nom nom. 12,000 souls. Not enough for a level up, but enough for a few more embers. At least 4. Yeah, actually it's enough for 4 embers. I'm quite happy, you know, spending this on as many embers as I can carry. And then the souls that I have in Gundyr's arena combined with the ones I get from killing him, I'll use those to level up. I don't know why I was talking to her when wanting to teleport. But yeah, just for comparison, Wolfsight Greysword plus 5 does 254 plus 194 damage. So, to explain that, the 254 is the weapon's base damage. Like, no matter what, it will always do 254 no matter what your build is or anything, as long as it's a plus 5. The plus 194 damage is from stat scaling. The attribute bonus down at the bottom, where it says C and C and 24 and 18, that means that it has a C-rated scaling with strength and dexterity, which is why I've been leveling both of them, because this weapon becomes ungodly when you have those two stats really high. So that's what I've been going for, because this sword can hit like an absolute freight train. Untended graves it is. I'm also very tempted to try and run past these things, but then again there's the extremely agile bastards at the beginning. Which, one of them I might be able to circumvent by dealing with a dog instead. I should be able to avoid most of the dogs, and that will hopefully make things a little bit better. Right, so we're here. Yes, I know you're there. Oh no. It's coming from anyway. Look at that damage! Oh, that's a nice amount of damage. That really is. I had honestly forgotten it took a Titanite slab to get to maximum level with a boss weapon. I just thought it was a lot more scales, but no. Oh, no, he's running off down there, which means I can run by quite happily back here. Dogs. No, I only had to fight one of them, because the rest didn't aggro. I'm immensely happy about. I wonder if that crystal wizard lady's here. At the very least, Sekiro dogs aren't horrible. Oh, they are. They just die easier. Because, you know, the dogs in Sekiro always attack in a pack. And they always, you know, attack like a pack. So it's really difficult to, you know, get a handle on when you should attack them. But then again, you can just, you know, shuriken them and they die immediately. So, you know. Will you stop with that? Since just parry. Parrying is for good people. You may have noticed I am not good at these games. Well, I say that. I would like to think at the very least I'm reasonably good, at least at Remnant. Okay, so seeing as you weren't, that orange one wasn't there beforehand, I'm going to say that's a player. So we're taking the Swordmaster again, even though he was kind of, well, actually no, he wasn't useless. He took Gundyr's attention for quite a decent amount of time, so I'm happy to have him along, even if he doesn't do much damage. Oh, it disappeared. Oh well. Where are my souls? Oh, they're all the way over there. Which I can't parry for the life of me. No. I'm getting better at parrying in Sekiro at least. Just, you know, this is not Sekiro. And the hilarious thing about this guy is that, oh wow, that's a big punch. Yeah, funny thing about this guy is that if you are good at parrying, this guy is trivial. Ow. I do say, yo, if you're good at parrying... Oh, that was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. That took my entire health in just one combo, basically. But you saw how quickly I was killing him that time. That's the difference of it being a +3 weapon versus a +5 weapon. I'm so glad I went and got some embers. But yeah, if you know how to parry, you can actually parry almost all of Gundyr's attacks, apart from the kick. And if you do that, you know, parry, riposte, and that's it, boss killed. But you know, my ability to parry in this is equivalent to my ability to Mikiri counter in Sekiro, which anyone who's seen me play Sekiro will know is next to non-existent. So needless to say, only Sama is garbage at parrying, yes. Not quite as garbage as Emoto, who's garbage at everything. See, don't use the qualifier everything, Emoto, you're not garbage at everything. You might not be good at games, but that doesn't mean you're garbage at everything. Mikiri, my level would be, yeah. Me and Mikiri counter just do not get along at all. Like, there's unspoken hatred between Mikiri counter and me. How did I miss? I was above him, falling on top of him, and I missed. I'll get it eventually. Maybe. I might get it eventually. See that old thing. Why is the Swordmaster's summon sign not there? Oh, there it is. It's proximity based, that's all. Yeah. I, at the last moment, remembered that that's just a bit of an enemy gank there. Oh, yeah. Praying next stream I just become a god in Mikiri. That's not going to happen. I appreciate your confidence in me, but it's just not going to happen. I wonder if it's just better if I come around this way instead. I think it genuinely might be better if I come around this direction. Yeah, me becoming good at Mikiri counters is just not going to happen, ever. That was a bit of an unreasonable amount of damage, good sir. This might not be the best way of approaching this area either, to be honest. Look at me being all agile for a Souls game. Fate was mysteriously so whoop. Phew, got through the dungeon in Rome. I think there's the boss now. Yes, there is. It's yeah, you do the dungeon thing, you go through Phil. You go through the dungeon and it looks like it's an exit, but it goes straight into a boss encounter. But you do get a checkpoint before the boss. But do let me know what it is. Because for me, that boss there was one of those hive monsters. Swordmaster, would you kindly not, please? I'm wanting to go and fight a boss here. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Oh, look, there are my souls right next to him. Swordmaster, you want to get his attention, maybe? Thank you. I did bring you along so you could tank. I'm whipping badly behind him. Well, what a great start, yeah. Oof, girl, you don't look good at all. Wow, that goes up really, yeah. Me hollowed, oh yeah, I don't look good. I was gonna say, Swordmaster, please heal! Also, I don't know if anyone can actually hear it, but the music for this boss fight is so nice. Gonna pop and shot before I go. The scary thing about this guy is how he can just cross the battle arena effortlessly. Yeah, I wasn't going to recover that because I know he was going to follow up with that. Or at least follow up with something. He lunges so much as well. Ow! Something as large as him, and with his bloody range and attacks. Oh man, he is not allowed to be as fast as he is. He really shouldn't be this fast. How's that kick aimed, my friend? Oh, you kill-stealing bastard, Swordmaster. You utter kill-stealing bastard. You did next to nothing that entire fight, and you get the killing shot on him. Wanker. Well, still killed him. Oh, look, there we go. There's a ban. No, that's not what I'm wanting to do. Go away. Okay, so how do I... Gundyr, the Dancer, Abyss Watchers, Yorm and Sullivan and others, spoilers, has to be my favourites. Music-wise, yeah. There is, well, to be fair, I like a lot of the boss music in this game. A great deal of it. And now seeing I've got, 208,000 souls, I'm going to go back to the Fire to try and do some leveling up. As well as, transpositioning souls, because I can do that now. Oh yeah, finding shrines now up there. Can we not? So I was trying to deal with the little pop-up window that was on that that bot, and after I banned him, I was trying to make it go away, and it wasn't having it.
Very well.
Level up.
Then
How many level ups can I do? 5, and be 1,000 souls short of a 6th one. I mean, I'm not going to get a 6th one because I've got to go through some transpositions. Although, to be fair, Gundyr's soul might not translate into anything I want, so I might just eat his soul.
Aha.
Begin transposition, give me the white dragon breath. There. Gundyr's halberd. No thanks. Prisoner's chain. Increases vigor, endurance and vitality, but take more damage. I don't want that. A boss called Raise that summons skulls, flies, and it shoots fire that will ignite you. Oh, that's not fun. Is that your first boss of the area, Malachi? Because if so, that's wholly different to mine. Because mine was one of those, like I said, one of the hive enemies. that has the extended mutating arm. Okay, that's cool. That's cool that you've got a completely different first boss to me. But yeah, my guy was one of those things that sends the radiation swarms against you. But at the same time, it also summoned ads and had something of also like surrounding itself in more swarms, and it just made it completely invulnerable, which, man, that fight was difficult. I mean, if you want to have a look, Malachi, obviously it's towards the end of the YouTube video. I don't actually think that I need to get anything. I don't need anything to sell, really. I've got nothing to sell. I'll go check if Patches is back, and if I can go and get a Giant's Tree Seed. Gundyr's Halberd is nice. Shame you don't get his kick in vanilla. Yeah. I mean, you know, to be fair, I also don't think I'd want his kick. It seems like it would leave me open to way too much.
Well, look at you, the luckiest lass in the world.
Hi.
I just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you, I'll practically give it away.
So he's talking to me, but
I
his...
just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you,
What the...
I'll practically give it away.
He just said that twice. He just said that same line twice. Only the first time it didn't actually update. And look at you. Oh, you now have... I'm pretty sure you've got Grey Rat stuff. Or some of it, because a lot of Grey Rat stuff is not in your inventory.
Now just wait. That's the best you can do? Bloody hell. Keep those purse strings nice and tight. So tight they choke you.
Oh, I can't wait for you to go hollow. Might sound harsh, but I really can't wait. He actually becomes kind of nice when he goes hollow. Hey, seeds of a giant tree. Shut up, Patches. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, Patches. Oh. There's no game in which Patches is actually nice. Although, arguably, you could say in Bloodborne, Patches is kind of nice. You know, he does try to screw you over slightly, but that's what Patches is like, and he doesn't really do anything like, nasty after that. Yeah, Grey Rat's dead. But still, we got what we needed from Grey Rat. Mind if I kick you instead? I mean, I do have the ring that increases kick damage, so you know I definitely could do that. No, I don't have anything in the form of divine tomes or pyromancy tomes or spell scrolls, so we're just going to continue onwards then. Kick him in the boy parts. Yes, kick him in the soft bits. You don't have... Actually, no, you do. But I've got no ash to give you. Kick me down to the Tomb of the Giants. Yeah. Which ain't fun at all. Yeah, it's not. I do think, if memory serves though, that is the worst thing that he does across all the games. Like, I honestly don't think he does anything quite that bad in the other games. Well, not to you personally, anyway.
Ashen 1.
Yeah, I'll be sure to bring more souls. Creepy woman.
Welcome home, speak very well. Then take.
Should still be able to level up 5 times. Yep. Okay. Vigor, endurance, strength, dex. I mean, to be fair, leveling up dex at the same time does, you know, the exact same amount of boosted damage as leveling up strength does, so it doesn't really matter which one I put more levels into. Soul level 79, and oh, the damage I'm doing now.
Farewell, Ashen. May the
equipment. 254 plus 206. Demon Souls, he kicks you to the Judicator, you think? Possible. I have not played that far into Demon Souls, and I watched Brett playing it through, but at the same time didn't see everything that's happened because I wasn't paying 100% attention to it. Alright, let's travel back to Champion Gundyr. So, whilst I have people here engaged and before things start tailing off towards the end of the stream, because, you know, midpoint of the stream seems like a good idea to engage people with questions about stuff. With the new overlay I have... Oh no, not the next bit. So yeah, with the new overlay and with the new stream setup that I've got, does anyone have anything they would like me to change or look into adding, or you know, just anything like that? Is there anything that people would like to see that I could feasibly do in the stream setup? So interesting, because they decided to spam. Oh yeah, Black Knights. Yeah, the Black Knights are here. Well, they Silver Knights. Silver Knights I don't mind. Silver Knights I can deal with. Black Knights are just overpowered as shit. There's nothing down there. Nothing at all. I can't tell. I actually can't tell if that's... not as bad in Cinders. But yeah, but the trade-off is that a lot of other things are worse than Cinders. Oh. Oh, there's another one. That's a nice amount of damage I'm doing to him, though. Sod your boys. You killed Wraith on your second attempt. He isn't as hard as I thought, but he's not fun. Yeah, the same was true for me. I think mine was called Scourge. I killed him on my second attempt, but it took a long time because of his immunity stuff. And he gave you an item called Sentinel Shards. Go see what it becomes. That's cool. That is cool. You have to actually, so Emoto has to wait for the YouTube video that you could watch on a bigger screen because the stream died when you put it on a bigger screen, so you can't actually read what the writing says. I mean, that's fair. But I think the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head that I could potentially add to the stream is a face cam. But my webcam isn't amazing quality. But, you know, if people want to see face cam of, you know, me whilst I'm playing these games, I don't know, look to adding it if people really want to see that. Giant Dad is an NPC who guards the nearby door. Oh, and right there is a reason why I'm glad I'm not playing Cinders. Face cam, yes, as in, yo, camera feed of me whilst I'm playing. Shite! Oh, that's not as much damage as I thought you'd be doing. Wholly countered by the fact that you do quite a lot of nasty long-reaching attacks. Ow! And backstab you. That was back then. Yeah, I'm still of the opinion, after having watched Brett gone through the Cinders mod, is that yes, a lot of the early game stuff and things that needed fixing were fixed, but at the expense of making the game unnecessarily hard later on. Like, you know, there's a lot of choices in there. It's like, just why? Why did you do that? Why do you think that's a good idea? Oh, the Chaos Blade. Now latest version is much better in terms of it. Oh yeah, you know, that's cool. But still, the last version I saw of it was just like, no. Just seems like that a lot of stuff has been added just for the sake of saying, oh, it's now difficult. But also, I can't play it either way because I don't have this on PC, and I'm not going to shell out you know, a chunk of money just to get this game again on PC, because at this point in time, I've already bought this game twice. Oh, there's you. I love the fact that there's that phantom there who's also having the same trepidation as me upon seeing that knight. I'm almost tempted, because of the relatively small area. I mean, it's not even relatively small, it's a small area. Small area in which he's sat. To... I honestly really should have... Hi, dude. Is that it? You're going to just stand there? Are you just going to stand there while I... Excuse me, am I just able to stand here and cheese you with a bow? I honestly was expecting him to, you know, to run around and try and path towards me. But no, he's stuck down there. From Soft AI, yeah. He's also now cosplaying Pinhead. I don't think they're... I mean, if you're wanting to be a part of the Hellraiser remake, then sure, yeah, go for it. More power to you. Oh, he's actually attacking now. He still can't hit me. I wasn't intending to cheese this guy. I really just wanted to get his attention so he'd come and fight me in a larger area where I wasn't in danger of rolling off the edge. Because, you know, Dark Souls. But hey, unintentional cheese is unintentionally cheesy, and, you know, I feel quite mature doing it. Hornet Ring. Oh, Hornet Ring's kind of nice, actually. Pinhead and Maleficent had a child. Stop bullying the poor boy. Hey, I did stop after he died. Hornet Ring, if I remember correctly, is a very nice one. Boost critical attacks. Yeah. Shame I never get critical attacks, though. Well, almost never. That's not stopping. Yes, it is. I haven't continued doing it because, you know, there's no target to continue doing it to. Hope ahead. Yeah. So, welcome to alternate reality where there's nothing here. Just nothing. Except the coiled sword fragment, which has one of two uses, I think. If you use it as an item, it is essentially a homeward bone that has unlimited uses. If you give it to the crows, you exchange it for a titanite slab, which again, pretty nice. Blacksmith hammer. I find it really strange, you know, that seemingly out of everyone. So the blacksmith's not here, the firekeeper's not here. I'm pretty sure your friends aren't here, so yeah, no pyromancer, no sorcerer. Carla's probably not here, there's no grey rat. Yeah, it is a titanite slab for the core. Yeah, I'm not going to use that because I'm already using the weapon that I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You give the coiled fragment to the birds, and they give you a titanite slab. But she's here.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell.
Yeah.
Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
Yeah, no darkness fingering. Oh yeah, look! Artorias' armour. Just in case, you know, there was any ever doubt as to what was going on here, where we were. Priestess ring, increased faith. I'm only buying it because, you know... Oh, she sells more embers. Oh no, there's the embers that I haven't bought from her in the present day. But yeah, that's literally the only thing that's different. Or you could set up for 3,000 souls. Going for fan service there from.
Best not tarry long.
It's not fan service. It's actually lore-wise. Because, you know, don't forget the illusory wall. Okay, you're going to have to remind me. Oh, no, you don't. You don't have to remind me where it is. I was about to say you're going to have to remind me where it is, because I can't freaking remember, but I just remembered where it was. It is behind where the priestess usually sits. I mean, to be fair, that's where the priestess usually sits. Eyes of a firekeeper. Twitch got you again, Emoto. Twitch and your connection really aren't liking each other. You can't see how his armour gets here, though. I mean, well, to be fair, anyone could have brought it here. And if this place is a land of the dark, then that means it's abyss tainted, or abyss touched at least, which would explain why Champion Gundyr is here, and why he goes abyssal halfway through the fight. If Artorias was spending his last days at the edge of the abyss, trying to fight off people, stopping them from coming in, then it's kind of logical that he would be here in the abyss in his final days, or at least his remains were, to be pilfered by someone who found his ash and gave it to the Shrine Maiden. And, you know, as you've already fought Artorias' blood descendants in the Abyss Watchers through the old Wolf of Farron, yeah, it's all linked. So Dark Souls 1 and 3 are far more linked than Dark Souls 2 is. Dark Souls 2 is very, as I understand it, weird with its links to everything, basically. But yeah, this is what a dead Firelink Shrine looks like. There's no fire, there's no candles, there's no lords, no firekeeper. There's nothing. The whole place is just absolutely dead. So this is quite possibly what the world looks like if you refuse to link the first flame, which I gotta say, I like. Gundyr's Dark Souls 2 should focus on the kings instead. Possibly. I don't know Dark Souls 2 lore enough to go that deep into it. I just know that A, I don't like the game that much. It doesn't resonate personally with me, and B, that in terms of its links to Dark Souls in general lore is very iffy. See, Ludleth's not even there. Can't even transposition with him. Just nothing. But we're going to see if... I honestly have forgotten a fair amount of what goes on in here, in this version of it. Seed of Giant Tree is yet to fall? Yeah, I'm not surprised, I just got one from my reality. Gundyr is basically an Ashen one. Yeah, he is. Gundyr was supposed to link the flame, he decided, you know, and he didn't for whatever reason. I mean, to be fair, all the Lords of Cinder in their own way were meant to be Ashen ones. All were Ashen ones. It's just Gundyr took up his mantle protecting the Firelink Shrine, whereas all the others just went, nah, not doing it. Don't wanna. You must be able to get up there. You must be able to. Shame he woke up just a little too late. Yeah. Gundyr failed because his Firekeeper died. Yes. This is why, you know, Champion Gundyr sits here, you know, just as a deterrent and a guard against the dead Firelink Shrine. You're back, and so are your parents, and ugh. He's the one supposed to be next to link it. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad that he didn't. Because if can you imagine if Gundyr had linked the fire? Fighting the Soul of Cinder with Gundyr's moveset linked in as well as all the others. No thanks. And I fully admit I cannot do this jump for the life of me. I've managed to do it maybe once or twice in the real world, quote unquote, my Firelink Shrine, but doing it here, I mean, it's clear that you can do it. That would be even better? No, it wouldn't be even better. It really wouldn't. That's how you get, you know, people rage quitting in Dark Souls games, is by including Champion Gundyr's moveset in with all the other stuff Soul of Cinder already does. Especially some of the bullshit that Cinder's mod includes him doing, like his there we go. Praise the fine work. Okay, yeah, I'll go rate that good because thank you. That took me long enough. That magic beam that he does that gets dubbed the Kamehameha laser. The fact that in Cinder's mod he does 3 of those and they're tracking on you, no thanks. That's just a little bit... No. Why would you think that's a good idea to do? I honestly don't actually know if there's anything up here. I don't know if, like, I've done all this for nothing, essentially. I'm starting to think I have done. Pointless. No treasure ahead. Yep. That was a lot of wasted time trying to get here. I don't do anything in the least. So, you know, we learned something. Although, I think... I might have written a long thing. There was a thing where a person was supposed to come look at something in our apartment, and my mum thought they needed to look at the heater, which is next to my bed. So I didn't sleep much, so they could get to the heater when they come. Apparently, 1, my mum was wrong, and I was right, because I can actually read, and they came in while I was asleep, and nobody cared to tell me. So I lost sleep for absolutely nothing, and my sleep pattern is messed as is, and oh my god. There. Okay, so, as I recall, there's nothing more that I'm left to do here. Like, I've gotten everything I need to get in this dead Firelink Shrine. Please someone tell me if I'm wrong though before I just, you know, teleport out. Because I'm pretty sure I now have everything I need from here. I don't count the I don't count Artorias' armor as needing. Well, to be fair, it could be better than what I've got. It could be.
Well, what can this...
Okay, so one thing I really dislike is the fact that you can't compare to what you have. So essentially I'd have to buy all of those things in order to know what I'm, you know, whether I'm going to be improving or not. Which is slightly annoying. I mean, I couldn't afford all of this anyway. Well, actually, no, I could. I probably could. I think I could have, you know. Oh, you know what? Sell that. Let's just buy all the armor, shall we? There, almost precisely enough souls for it.
Best
I'm
not
most frustrated now. I just want something sweet to fix my mood, and my sleep pattern got messed for nothing. I wanted to be awake tonight and just... I'm sorry, you'll shut up. Honestly, if anything, I can just recommend, you know, it's not as easy. It's easier said than done, but try and focus on something fun instead. Like hopefully this stream. Malachi's getting worried. You've killed lots of things. There's no checkpoint. Yeah. Rome is like that. The areas are a lot bigger than Earth, a lot more enemies, and there's very few checkpoints. But you are So I went through after killing that boss, I went through a larger area, and then a dungeon, and then coming out of the dungeon led to a massive fog wall. Like, I mean massive. Like, you were there actually, Malachi. You said, you know, it looked like a Land's End one. And that's where I stopped. Right, so I'm going to take the fact that, you know, I asked if there was anything iffy here or anything else, and got no response, as there is nothing here. So, called Sword Fragment, unlimited use. Return to last bonfire, rest that, or to shrine. There's 2 dungeons on this map. I don't know which one to go to. I was the same. I think I went to the progression one. I think, but I don't know, because yeah, it's Remnant. It stops becoming linear at the point we're at, apparently. Yep. Use shrine bonfire, because bonfire last resting out won't take me that far. Emoto, be right back. Going to get some fresh air, have a sweet, and don't know if it's your mood. That's fair. I'll still be here. Hopefully. You're going to go to the one near the door that can't be opened. I think I went through a village that had a purple item in the middle of it, and that's the way I went. You'll be back soon. See you soon, Emoto. Yeah, we're here again. There is nothing else that I can really do in terms of optional content. Well, actually, no, there's one more thing I could do optional content-wise. But, oh, do I want to or not? You know what? I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, I go to the other optional area. Tails, I continue with story. It's heads. Going to the optional. It's near the dude that said he could smell a customer, but you can't open his gate. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the one that I was doing as well. Profane Capital. It's not a Profane Capital, it's the Ethereal Dungeon, isn't it? Oh, really? That's the only one that's there? Which is the Archdragon Peak one closer to? I think it's Profane Capital. I think I just, you know, backtrack from the Profane Capital and I can go and go to Archdragon Peak. Honestly, with terms of Remnant, I want to go and do the other dungeon that I missed and see what it's like, but I'm at a checkpoint rather than a travel point, so if I do that I mess up my progress for the stream, so I can't. You know, it's a mild annoyance about enjoying a game that I'm streaming, is that I can't do things off stream. Well, not so much. I mean, I did one thing for Remnant off stream, and I'm also doing another thing for the Outer Worlds off stream. But the Outer Worlds thing is literally, I'm doing an achievement / trophy mop-up playthrough in the background, which won't have any bearing on the playthrough I'm currently doing, and will mean that the next playthrough I do for the Outer Worlds is going to be solely getting through Supernova difficulty. Which that area splits into 2 dungeons. I had a checkpoint further in, like halfway through. Yeah, same. But nope, unfortunately it does. Oh, not. Okay, so this is actually the area I wanted to be. So Profane Capital was a good place to go. Right, so let's just run past all of these jailers, because I don't like them. I don't want to deal with them, I don't want to fight them, don't want anything to do with them whatsoever. I'm just going to run. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. And my maximum health has not been depleting at all, thankfully. Right. I'm running past that point intentionally, because if I want to stop them from following me, just in case they do try and follow me that far. So, I haven't missed it, I haven't gone past it, I'm doing this intentionally to break any pursuits. That should be far enough. Should be more than far enough, to be honest. Yeah, so, everyone who has been watching when I was in here before, I remember me saying I could get go there, but I couldn't remember how to get there. Here's how to get there. Where is it? It's not that. There we are, Path of the Dragon. We're just going to wait for a bit. There we go. So I'm going to be frank with people. I am not going to fully clear this area right now, because this area contains what is arguably the hardest boss in the game. And I just know I'd rather not do that right at this point. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably as prepared to take on him as I ever will be, but, you know. Yeah. But still, this is a nice area, and there is a boss linked here as well, which is really a unique. Like, the boss fight in this area is very much more reminiscent of like a Demon Souls boss rather than a Dark Souls boss, in that you technically don't fight the boss, you just use a mechanic to beat it. Most is back, welcome back. Ranted at Tenmu for a bit, got bread with plum jam and fresh air. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Archdragon Peak. More snaky head brains. I really need to level up. It annoys me that my normal 1-2 combo puts them on the magic pixel of health. I just want to have a level up, put it into strength or dex, so I get that little bit of damage so that the second hit actually kills them, rather than leaving them alive with a magic pixel of health to, you know, brutalise me, as they seem to be quite intent on doing. Excuse me? No. I'll go for that. Nope. Items to grab here. Homeward Bone. Don't need that. Have a coil sword fragment. That fireball just ran out of range. Oh. It's been a while since I've been here. Lightning Gem. Lightning Gem at a Dragon Peak. I mean, on the body of a human, it's probably, you know, he was using that to try and kill the dragons. Because for whatever reason that From decided to come up with, dragons in their universe are weak against lightning damage. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those things that, you know, the anathema of a dragon is lightning. Oh, I don't like these things. I don't like the fact that out of a certain range he will just default back to fireballing me, and it's really quite effective. Yeah. Increase our heal for a bit. One thing I really miss. Man serpents. Yeah. I mean, I think something in the lore says that these are dragon hybrids or something, but those are more serpents and snake-like than they are actual dragons. I mean, those are snake heads. Those are definitely snake heads. one of the worst enemies in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I'd actually agree with that. They're one of, not the absolute worst, but one of the worst, definitely. Why do I feel like I've missed a bonfire? I feel like there should be a bonfire in this area and I've missed it, just because there's a shortcut here which makes me think, oh, there should be a bonfire nearby, and I just haven't seen it because this area is so bloody bright. At the same time, you know, I don't think there is a bonfire here, but the shortcut being there is really making me doubt myself. It's a dead end. Safe zone ahead, therefore try jumping. The number of bloodstains there suggests you are trying to pull my leg. There's precisely one elevator shaft in this entire game that I know is safe to jump down, and even then it's not 100% safe. It's the cheese method in the cathedral, where you get to, you know, cut out a little bit of the area. I mean, like, then again though, look at the glorious architecture of this area. I mean, this actually feels like it's definitely a ruin. Oh, there's the bonfire. So, I was right about there being a bonfire here, I just, you know, wasn't right about having missed it because I just hadn't pushed forward. Praise the sun? I can't see a sun. Oh no, there's the sun. Okay, yeah, you get an applause. You get a good rating, because I'm always appreciating a bit sun praising. And an ember. Oh, you are being kind to me. Alright, announcing my arrival with a bell. I know that bell is not for me, but still. I like to feel important, damn it. Also, a question for people spectating the stream. Well, that's everyone here. How's the frame rate? Because my OBS is showing that it's not particularly great. It's kind of stuttery all over the place. Oh, that guy's a big one. That guy's got a lot of health and a lot of poise. In fact, he's got more poise than I thought, so I'm being punished for it. Emoto is not in favour of sun praising. Generally, me neither. But in this game, yes, I always appreciate a nice praise to the sun. Oh, bye now. Didn't even know he could do that. Bye though. Enemy ahead. Why are you playing behind me? Pull lever. Try dashing through. Jump attack required ahead. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Tight chunk. Yeah, I know what's coming next. Just the boss that I was talking about earlier with the more Demon Souls gimmick. It's here a bit earlier than I thought it was going to be. Ancient Dragon Great Shield. Frame rate is like okay for me. There's a slight stutter, but not to the point where it's distracting while I was problematic. Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be the case. That's what it's showing on my end as well. But at the same time, it's like, yeah. Like, how is it compared to how I stream normally on directly from the PlayStation? Is it noticeably worse? Is it around about the same? Or is it not really that different until I've actually brought attention to it? Excuse me, Mr. Bendy Neck. Vision's Venomy. Yeah, it's more than a vision. Hidden path ahead. Really isn't. Lightning Clutch Ring. That is useless here. Absorb more lightning damage. Yes. No, oh no, more resistance. You noticed it when you joined the stream, but got used to it within mere moments, and now you notice it again because I asked. Okay. So it's not vastly noticeable then. please give you a checkpoint. That dungeon wasn't fun. You may find... oh, wait. Was it like a very long dungeon with multiple levels to it, full of people shooting at you? Increases lightning attack, but compromises damage absorption. Ah, right. So it's not a useless ring for this area. It's just, you know, it's useless for me because I take too much damage as it is already. Because if it is, if that dungeon was what I think it is, it's the one that I have just finished, and I'm, you know, at the checkpoint before the boss. Or it could be you are a little bit behind me. However, dragon ahead. That's yes, there is. You know, you can't see a dragon though, except you can see statues there. That statue of that guy, that is noted as being one of the hardest bosses in this game. Dungeon full of enemies with stretchy arms, canisters that irradiated me. Oh, no, that sounds like it's a bit earlier on than me. All the stretchy arms got luminized, and you got simulacrum. You got simulacrum. Oh, you bastard! I have not gotten a simulacrum. Really haven't. Hi, dragon dude. Ancient Wyvern. We're going to go right between his legs and hope he doesn't kill me in the attempt. Oh, we're going this way. There is a reason I am doing this. There is a definite reason I am doing this, I assure you all. Oh, bugger it, I just remember this is just best to run through. Ow. Pointy flutter snake. Yep. We're in the same area. I just went to the dungeon you never went in because you said it looked like the area towards the Undying King. Ah, right, through that arch thing. Okay. Will you piss off? You and your chain axe bullshit. Piss off. All of you. Piss off. All of you. Every single last one of you. Go away. Leave me alone. Stop. Why are you up like that? You should not be doing that. Please, good sir, go down. Thank you. I cannot remember which part this is. So, ready for the easiest boss kill in Dark Souls history. Plunge attack! I missed him. Whoops. Ancient Wyvern King. We're going to mark this as an actual boss death because, you know, it's the boss. Yeah, how? I know. I know. I don't know how I managed that. Quote unquote, one of the easiest bosses in the entire game, and I messed up. Because I'm special like that. Did it lift its head? I think it did. The question is now, where the bastard hell are my souls? Because I'm betting they're at the end of all that. Thank you for that. Just let me keep running. Thank you for that. Let me keep running. I dodged. I know I pressed the circle button. I know my controller is broken-ish, but I didn't think it was that bad. This is where I'm glad I have some decent amount of stamina. Because without it, oh boy, this area would be even worse. And the thing is, there's not even a place I can catch my breath. I mean, well, actually, no, there is. But it's after all of this lot. So I can't really do anything that is even slightly good here. You've got your armor to +7, submachine gun is +5, and you have 5 dragon hearts. Okay, as opposed to me, most of my armor I think is +7 or around about that. My secondary weapon is +10. Will you please stop that? And there we go. Boss killed. Air fire destroyed. I was just about to drink an Estus as well. Oh, I forgot it summons you elsewhere. I hate it when things do this. Pointy Fluster Snake is dead. Yeah. You got five dragons. I've still got 4 because I didn't know that simulacrums were random drops. I thought they dropped from certain enemies at certain points. So that's slightly annoying. Ding ding as well to you too. Someone's line. Bilbo. That's got to be a player. Touch them on sign. Eliza Besu. Light bonfire. I know why they're there. We're not going to do those attempts. Well, actually, to be fair, maybe. Maybe. I might fight the Nameless King. I might. But first I want to go back to the Ancient Wyvern's arena, clear it out and collect all the things that I ran past. Because, you know, then again, I've actually seen people who have legitimately fought the Ancient Wyvern. And by legitimately, I mean not used that tactic. They've actually gone on toe to toe with him. Okay then, the boss is Harrow. He seemed easy, then he started spawning things. Nah. Seems familiar. Yes, he does seem familiar. That's the Nameless King. Well, it's a statue of the Nameless King. Praise the sun. Yeah, it's a sunbeam at least. I'll give you that. Large soul of a weary warrior. I mean, to be fair, that's almost near where I fell and died. Oh, no, it's not. Because this isn't the area where the dragon is stood when you kill him, I don't think. Oh, no, it is. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I fell down from there and stabbed him. So yeah, brief attempt. I wonder if the boss you're fighting, Malachi, is going to be the same boss that I will fight, or if, you know, you're at it's another randomized one. Oh, excuse me. Problem is though, we're going to have to wait a whole week to find out which it is. Ring of Steel Protection. I can't actually remember what that does. It's up there. Increases physical damage absorption. Ooh. Just flat up reduces it. Not based on what I'm wearing. Why are all the dead bodies naked? Like, sure, they're old and crap, but some fabrics live longer than the people they're attached to. Yeah, I know. And a lot of fabrics stay around longer than flesh does, and yet they're still fleshy. I don't know, maybe they've, you know, had their stuff stolen from them. Okay, I'm going to replace that with the Ring of Steel Protection. Doesn't vastly drop my weight ratio. Oh, that's something. I was going to have a look at, you know, the Wolf Knight armor. Oh, that's almost completely better. Apart from magic, it goes from 3.5 to 3. My poise drops slightly. I'm going to wear that. That's worse! How the hell is that worse? Why is the starting armor one of the best armors in the game for resistances? Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's better in terms of weight, but that's it. Knight Gauntlets. Wolf Knight Gauntlets. They're almost universally worse as well. And Knight leggings. You can tell me the Wolf Knight leggings, yeah, they're also worse. Well, at least the helmet looks... helmet looks weird. Combined with everything else, the helmet looks silly. But still... Wait, why have I got that? So whatever that snake icon is under my health bar, it was not the increased soul yield. Try rolling. Ha, 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 ha. Lack of bloodstains there means that you've probably not gotten many results with that. Oh, just walk through that bell. Yeah. That seems about right, you know, that bell's not actually there. I mean, stealing a dead person's stuff like knives, jewelry, tools or whatever is one thing, but their clothes, like you strip these corpses to the drawers and they're like, and you're like, dead boy girl pants, yummy. Take off those drawers too and go, yep, I'm gonna put those on now, or what? Or try to sell that shit to someone else like, I'm sorry, have you seen Skyrim being played? If it's worth coin, people will grab it. That does include people's clothing. Even if it's, you know, a very silly thing of, when you get to a certain level of sneak, you can actually steal off people what they have equipped. So you can literally steal the shirt off their back whilst they're still wearing it, and they won't notice. So just be stood there suddenly like, it suddenly feels a little bit cold. Lightning on. So the reason why the frame rate in this is so not good is basically because I have a frame rate drop from... Oh, for the love of bastard. I have a frame rate drop from PlayStation streaming effectively to remote play, and then remote play is streaming to OBS, which is then streaming to Twitch. So that's why we've got a bit of a frame rate loss, and I mean, it's also telling me that my frame rate is at 30. So the dungeon you went in is the way to progress the story, by the way. Oh, so that arch is the story progression one. Okay, so where I'm going, I've gone to the optional dungeon. Cool. So when I'm done that, I'm going to be double backing on myself. So I'm not too worried about having to do that on stream, because I'll be doing that anyway. Cool. Thanks for that, Malachi. So for next stream, I will see if I can change a setting in OBS to increase the frame rate. Or try something. I mean, you know, this has been an experimental stream for several reasons. I'm still going to consider the experiment to be a success. You've seen its story progress as it popped up open Black Sun Gate as your objective. Ah, in that case, yes. That definitely does sound like a story progression. I mean, when I looked at it, as you saw when I was on the stream, I did say it looks like story progression. Definitely my instincts on some things like that are actually correct. Oh, that combo. I just realised that I also didn't ember for this. It's almost like I expected to get killed. Synchronised dying. Got tomato salad now. Ooh, that does sound good, Emoto. Why do you keep hearing bell tolls? Because this area just has a bell toll going pretty much consistently. I mean, you do have to ring the bell at the top to summon the Nameless King, but I think the area just has a bell going at all times, just because reasons. So I'm really glad those things actually don't inflict bleed whilst I'm blocking. That's going to kill me. From what you remember, the bell tools are the other players triggering the Nameless King fight. There's a lot of people triggering the Nameless King fight if that's the case. Bloody hell. This game's still popular, apparently. Twinkling Titanite 2. But, you know, it does mean one good thing, though. It means that I'm going to be able to get help for the Nameless King fight, because there's going to be people leaving their summon signs all over the place. And I'm not opposed to that. I am really, like... I'm not opposed to summoning help for the Nameless King. The Nameless King is a tough fight, and... this is not going to be fun if all I'm doing is... Where did you come from, you cheap thing? Yeah, the stream's not going to be fun if I'm just consistently going up against the same boss and keep failing because the boss is tough. It's not fun. I prefer fun over whatever people decide to say is the right way to play it. Moto is going to try and nap after stream, so you'll be awake at night. I'm not streaming tonight, thankfully. I'm taking a break from the night streams. I've done all of my night streams for this week. Now after this will probably be just me downloading and editing the video. Like, one of the things I'm probably going to do is edit out the beginning 10 minutes of the video where it's just got my startup screen, because no one's really going to want to sit through 10 minutes of blank startup screen with a countdown on a YouTube video of a stream. So I'll be snipping that bit out. Oh, Jesus. Why are you there? Why can I see you have a friend? You for dying? Eventually. So much poise. What about the part where I was so muffled it sounded like I was being kidnapped? Yeah, okay, I'll probably edit that bit out as well. Let's see, the monolith is the hub checkpoints. That dungeon you just did led me back to the monolith. Oh, okay. Oh, well, yes, I know which bits you mean. Like, you had to drop down a little bit to go back to the monolith after getting out of the dungeon. You think people especially despise the big one and the axe chain one. Yeah, same. The large ones are the worst ones in this. By far and large. Definitely the worst ones. More lightning bolts. Yeah, I will definitely edit out the bit where I was muffled. Because weirdly enough, I was using the same headset that I used when I streamed through PS4, but I suppose because it's a combined lead and I put it into the solely microphone slots, it didn't get the full power it should have done to the port, so I don't know. But, well, this microphone seems to be doing quite well, even though if it's an old one attached to my Argos headset. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Harry gives a gun and it looks sexy as hell. Defiler fires a volley of 6 radioactive projectiles that bounce off the environment and deal 34 radiation damage each. Is that what you got from your boss? That's similar to my one. Mine fires off a volley of 7 radioactive projectiles that home in and aim at enemies for 50 radiation damage, but they don't bounce. Jesus. Oh, I'm on the magic pixel of bleh, magic pixel of health. I'm going to... I should have healed before then. Oh, okay. That missed me. Why can your friend still hit me? Okay, that guy. That guy was annoying. Isn't mine a mod? Not a, yours is a boss gun. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I misread what you said. I thought you said the Harrow Glaive is a gun. I thought you meant the I know you read some Warframe stuff or something. Suddenly in between, you know, talking. But wow. Okay, that's kind of awesome then. Oh, great, another great shield user. I mean, to be fair, he's on his own for now, so yeah, it's not that bad. Send a picture of what it looks like. Awesome, I look forward to seeing it. Oh. Well, am I where I think I am? Have I just gone a long way around from the exact bonfire I got teleported to? If so, that's a bit annoying. Right, I'm not going to jump down to there, because as I... Yeah, there's nothing there for me to actually get. Oh, there's also no... Oh wait, that's fine, it'll be fine. I just realised I don't need to worry about that fool. I still have the silver cat ring in my inventory. It's a revolver. Oh, I want. I've been looking. Like I said, I need something to replace my repeater pistol, because my repeater pistol is kind of starting to do less and less damage. I mean, at plus 10, I think it's doing 27 damage on a normal shot, which, when the quote-unquote basic enemies are taking about 7 shots from it to die, it needs replacing. Okay, so we're going to just drop down here. Oh wait, no, there's parts to drop down this place instead. Okay, we don't need to worry about equipping the silver cat ring. Its mod stacks up to 3 times. Its mod ability can be toggled, and its basic shots seem to have a very high, tight spread on it, like a shotgun revolver. Oh, very nice. Oh, that did damage. Need to, you know, jump off the right part of this here. If you jump off the other side, you just plummet to your death down there, and you'll probably have people laughing. Well, oh, I need to also take that into account. You know, my live timer has just hit 2 hours, so I thought, oh, I need to start wrapping things up. Then I looked at the what the time is, and to say it's 10 to 7. I thought, oh wait, no, it's, you know, it counted me going live with the countdown screen. So that's gonna be fun. Going to go to the dungeon that I'm in and see if you can get through that. Good luck. What I will tell you, have long range weapons if you can, because oh my god, there's a lot of long range fighting in it. Like a stupid amount of long range fighting. Oh, I can see items. I can see items on the outside of the building. I've not been here in such a long time. Right, what? I know there's a bell ringer, I know it summons things, I know those things are nasty to fight. Oh, forgot about you. Yeah, there's one of those things right now. I think those are Dragon Knights. I think. I don't know, I don't like them. I'm pretty sure the bell ringer's up here somewhere. There you are. There we go. That's dealt with. Now there's only that one Dragon Knight, rather than the up to 3 or 4 she can spawn. What are those piles of crap? Stupid rock lizards. Yeah. Rock lizards have amazingly high levels of defense and not fun to fight at all. Oh, hi. Thank you, camera! You can tell that Sekiro was made by the same company as this, can't you? Just from how bad the camera is in it. I mean, it's an item gank from both sides. But it's the Titanite scale, so you know. Don't actually need Titanite scales anymore. Camera had a stroke, yeah. Be wary of oversight. Is this the shortcut right back to the beginning of Archdragon Peak? So if it is, then I love this shortcut. Yes, it is. That's the beginning of Archdragon Peak. I've unlocked that shortcut. I am happy. I'm very happy at that. I only have 4 Estus Flasks left. I'm not happy about that. Which means I'm probably not going to attempt the Nameless King today. And because I at least want to get my healing back before I try and face him. Because going up against the Nameless King with 10 fewer Estus than I'm supposed to have, that is suicide. Okay. Oh no, this is the way I ran up whilst trying to get away from that Dragon Knight. Cool. Yeah, that Rockless is trying to follow me as well now. Well, I say trying, I think it just is following me. So enough also breathes fire, how lovely, yeah. I mean, nothing in this area is, you know, nice or kind or anything like that, because, surprise, surprise, this is a optional endgame area. So it's definitely not going to be gentle. Definitely not. Oh, Dragon Slayer Spear. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. So if you can see through that grate at that bell, I ring that bell and I activate the Nameless King as a fight. So I'm on the wrong side of things to be able to do that. Just like I might be able to get to it through here even though I can see there's 2 guys with shields and there's this one guy hiding around the corner. You would have done so much better if you had just come out and lashed at me with your sword, not trying to do that manoeuvre, you see, beast. There's a bonfire near the Nameless King, so it's not too bad. That's true, yeah, I do recall that. So I'm going to try and fight my way to that bonfire. You know, the effective word being try. Because as we know, my attempts to try and progress in certain areas aren't always fruitful. Actually, I just remembered something. Back in that area where the Dragon Knight spawned, I hope the Dragon Knight has despawned. Can never tell, but if I do Way of the Dragon in front of the altar type thing there... Oh no, the Dragon Knight's still there. Hi dude. Oof, ouch. Okay, I do a reasonable amount of damage to him. Don't you give me that. Honestly, thought I was going to outrange him there. But then again, he's using a great sword, so... Oh, and now he's using a shield as well as a great sword. Invade! Oh no! No! Trade the great sword. I don't care. I just want to do the Path of the Dragon. Calamity Ring. Cool. Throw yourself from the ledge. No! I mean, to be fair, I'm going to be dying either way, and I do have the shortcut. But still... Oh, there's a fog wall. So I'm going back that way. Fog wall there. Let me guess there's going to be a fog wall down here as well. Oh no. Oh no, there he is. You know what? Sod it. I don't give a shit. If he kills me, he kills me. Don't care. Oh, of course. I'm in the Blue Sentinel Covenant. And he immediately died. He got summoned and then he died immediately. What the hell? What useless... Oh, ja bastard! Oh, that's me dead. Well... Yep, GG too. Honestly though, one thing I will say, that PvP guy was nice enough to seem to notice that I didn't really give a crap about PvPing and was just hanging around and letting me fight the enemies. So, I've got to give credit to him. Or her. Or them. I give credit to that person for actually, you know, not being a dick. But, that said, it is now actually 7 o'clock and I've been streaming for properly 2 hours. So, thank you all very much for coming along. I am very glad that people have enjoyed this, and also with the new stream layout as well. Thank you all very much as well for coming along and showing your support and interacting. Already the dungeon I did, blanked out of your memory, that's where the raise was. Oh, right, okay. So I'm possibly going to be fighting the raise next. Awesome. Yes, the next stream is going to be tomorrow, being Freedom Friday stream at the earlier time, well, earlier than normal time of 4 PM UK time, and it's going to be Shadow of the Tomb Raider for 3 hours. And yeah, and then after that, the next stream will be the Mega Horror stream on Sunday, being 6 hours of horror games. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can fiddle with the settings to improve the frame rate somewhat on this, because, you know, it's not been too bad, but I'd like a bit of a nicer frame rate. 30 FPS is a little on the... I'd like a bit more better quality for people watching, basically. But until the next stream, thank you all very much, and I will see you then. But until then, have a good evening, day, night, whatever it is in your time zone. Stay safe, and bye-bye.